Hey everyone, we are back at it again. And I know I've talked so many times about the importance of using a local lender. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse with that. But today I'm so excited because I am with one of my favorite local lenders. So this is John Estes. He is absolutely fantastic. And when I tell you he is a teammate of mine, I mean it. So it's so important to have all of your professionals in a team working together to get you to that end goal of buying your house. So I wanted to sit down with John today and go over just some stuff that he's hearing, some questions he's having, just to let you all know what's going on in the lending world. So John, tell me, what are some kind of frequent questions that you're getting lately? Like, what are buyers wanting to know?
Number one question we're getting, bar none, is what are rates going to do? And it's probably everyone I talk to. Are they going to go up? Are they going to go down? You know, we have had historically low rates, so that's been a great thing. However, they can't go down much more than they already did.
Right.
And we're starting to see just a general trend of rates going up to the end of this year. And most of the forecasts are going to be rates are going to go up through next year as well. That being said, maybe worst case we're talking about is 4%, which still on a historic level is outstanding.
Okay.
And at some point we're looking into 2023, 2024, potential for rates to start dropping again.
Okay. So tell me, what does that mean if the rates go up? Like if I have no idea, like interest rates, how does this affect my home buying? I don't understand. Tell me more about that.
So interest rate's going to affect your payment essentially. So
Okay.
the higher the rate, the more you're going to pay for the same loan amount that you would at a lower rate.
Got it.
However, you're not talking about a huge difference to where you're qualifying or not qualifying. It's only marginally going to go up as you go. So maybe you see rates go up, maybe it's going to cost you another $100 a month or another $200 a month, where it's a still affordable house that you can buy, but maybe not as good of a deal as if you got a little bit lower.
Okay.
So it's not a make or break kind of deal. I think what's more important right now is the home appreciation prices going up. So
Right.
if you're not buying a house now and you wait a year from now, not only are you going to have higher rates, but now you're going to have a higher sales price as well when you're looking at it.
Think about that, guys. Excellent. Okay, so interest rates, that's one of the things I knew I wanted to talk about because I knew that was going to come up and a lot of people want to know about that. What else are people asking you?
So, you know, you still have kind of the stories of, oh, it's so hard to get a mortgage. It's so hard to get a mortgage. Well, there's a reason for that. It depends who you work with. You know, not trying to toot my own horn necessarily, but there you go. Working with someone local makes a big difference. So I've been in the business for 20 years. People know where my office is. They can call me on the weekends. They can get a hold of me. I'm the point of contact. They're not going through an assistant. They're not going through a processor. They're not calling an 800 number and having to give their loan number. It's they call me. They have my cell phone. It's a direct deal.
Yes.
And those open lines of communication, that's what makes the mortgage go through. That's what makes the process so much smoother. Nothing else. You go to a bigger company and you lose all of that.
You're not going to get that. And if there's anything I can stress enough is I tell my buyers, look, we can use anybody you want, but I need to know that you can pick up the phone and call this person. I want to be able to pick up the phone and call this person. So John saying that he picks up the phone and you just go to him is just driving my point home, people. Use a local lender. Please, 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 please. So with those house prices appreciating, tell me about appraisals. Like how does that affect the loan process? Like why are people so worried about appraisals right now? What does that mean of waiving an appraisal? Kind of give me an idea of that and how that's going in your business.
Of course. So we're going to start with two different kinds of appraisal companies. So we'll start with the bad side of it. Your bigger banks, your online lenders, those kind of people, they use what's called an appraisal management company. An appraisal management company is a big corporation that, let's say it's a $500 appraisal fee, they're going to take out $250 of that and then only pay the appraiser $250. So they're going to get appraisers that aren't the best ones or don't have much business and for a reason. And as a result, a lot of times when you're using these big lenders, you're going to run into appraisal issues. We use an appraisal desk. So we have our own desk inside the company. If you pay $500 for appraisal, all $500 is going to the appraiser. We're not taking any of it out. Plus our appraisers are handpicked. So these are appraisers that we worked with 15, 20, 30 years that we know they know these neighborhoods. They know if you cross the street, if it goes into another elementary school and changes the value, they know that if the house is appreciating, they're going to make adjustments for that. So it's a huge deal, especially if you're going to have to go over on a price and you've done an appraisal waiver to where you're going to say, look, we can't back out of this contract if it doesn't appraise for value.
Yeah.
You want to make sure you're getting the best appraisal possible.
Yeah, and that's happening a lot. So a lot of appraisal waivers going on right now. So again, my team has a team. Very important that everybody works together on this, guys. So, all right, well, that's such great information. But so let's go with some tips that you would maybe give to, let's say, first-time home buyers or even people thinking of refinancing, or maybe this is their forever home. What are some tips that you would give out to people just, hey, I want to get ready for this?
So if you're thinking about buying a house or refinancing, whatever the case is, but especially buying a house, call the lender first. Even if you're already working with the realtor, don't start looking at houses yet. Talk to the lender first and figure out what's going on with your finances. Let's start looking through loan scenarios. Let's do it while we still have time. I mean, that doesn't mean I can't get you a pre-approval on a Saturday because you've been out looking. However, it doesn't give us time to go through and figure out maybe the best loan scenario for you.
Right.
The lowest interest rate's not always the best interest rate in your scenario. So it makes a huge difference if you've already got all that figured out. Plus, you're going to be a lot more comfortable and ready to make an offer if you've been educated and informed and you're ready to go.
Yes.
Because honestly, if you don't know what's going on, it's a scary process.
Absolutely. That is a absolutely great tip. And I know I've said that before, so you guys are hearing it from an expert as well. Use a local lender. Don't go out and look at houses before you're pre-approved because you're going to get your heart broken. But even more importantly, because you might not be doing the best thing for you. You might not be choosing the best product for your scenario. So really great. Thank you so much, John.
Yes,
that
of
is
course.
perfect information. I hope you guys found this helpful, and we will see you again next time.